Hopefully I'll be able to pull up the past videos. But here we had a tree, really tall. Got that cut down. We have a little bit of a flower garden. It was more of a garden last year. This year we made it into flowers. I built this. Gotta make some additions and some repairs. We got a sprinkler system going in there. I hope to continue with it right here. We'll see what happens here through time. And this just grew naturally, which was a lot easier to grow than inside the garden area. But we have that. We have a pineapple tree, a blackberry tree is what I was told here. But yeah. And then in the backyard, again, this is the garden. I like to tell you everything that's in here, but I can't. I noticed she's gone through it. This used to be a lot higher. I've taken care of all the ivy on the fence once last year. I gotta do it again this year. I gotta figure out what she wants to keep and not keep. From the tree, we had a lot of stuff. We burned a lot of it, try to organize it. I got Project Kayak up here, which is enclosed. I got that pretty cheap several years ago, but I've never been on it. I've been on some kayaks, but not that one. So right here, I'll show you another video eventually about what this was. This was a deck. It came out almost to the fence and it rotted away. Took care of underneath here was the dirt was exposed. I'll show you exactly what I was talking about. So I made some temporary stairs right now. I got to make it more legal to the proper sizes. So I got to take that apart and put that back, but it works good for a temporary. Well, here's our kitchen somewhat, which we plan to make enclosed, and probably a screened-in patio. But during the winter, she's probably going to want windows and keep it hot. Well, anyway, here we go. So this was all exposed down here when I took the deck apart. So now I'm putting in a foundation, putting some bricks in to continue out the stairs. I'm going to do the right side and then the left side. So I was watching some things on YouTube, which is, you know, full 100% factual stuff. But this right here I mix by hand, okay? And this right here is what is a dry pour. And they say, oh, it's perfectly fine. And it is. I like it. It's solid. But you have two different finishes. So if you want it to be the same finish, if you want it to be like a smooth finish, maybe do something different. But that is the difference right there. See if I can show you the difference. And I like the wet pour better than the dry pour. But if I was just doing like a basketball court, or I didn't really care about the finish, like it just needed to be poured, this is great. I mean, I have no problem with it. It's just not the same. So then I'm gonna put a screen back here. Thinking about putting a building out here, maybe for an office. Right now my living room is my office. And then up here, I think about putting a storage shed for my lawn equipment. Maybe making the gate go outside, or maybe just let it face this way and go out this little gate here. It's a small yard, so I probably don't have big machinery, which I would be nice. I've done all this by hand. I did buy a concrete mixer. It's sort of like a big blender, or so not a concrete mixer itself, but one you do in a 5-gallon bucket. These are my concrete mixers right here. This is my bucket of trash or recycle. But what happens is it rains and of course gets filled with water and keeps mosquitoes. So dump that out, got to pick it up and take care of that. I have a burn barrel back here in the midst of these trees. I got to clear a lot of this out so I can extend the backyard and make it bigger. A little jealous of my neighbors. They have a nice patio. My second fire pit, temporary fire pit. It used to be right here. And this is my neighbor's shed, patio. staircase going down. A little bit jealous of that. Now the backyard, or the side of the house, right here, she wants me to put in some lights, which I can do. Just got to buy the wire. Probably going to connect it here in the garage, right up here at this light. That one doesn't work correctly. I gotta play with it and see if it's an adjustment or if it's just so old that it's just malfunctioning. I built these shelves, which need to be well organized as I busy. Usually have to drop stuff and go. There's the concrete I have to put the bricks in, which I have in the backyard, which you probably should have seen. Some more of my wife's flowers and gardening. And this is the side of the yard. I'm planning on trying to level it out. If you notice here, the trailer's tilted. I like to put some rocks right here. This is some of the wood from the deck in the back that was rotting away. And of course I got to get back here with a weed eater. I moved a lot of the dirt that was in the back. I moved it right behind the fence here and then right here, and I'm going to try to level this out. I got to get a packer or a roller of some sort to flatten this land. And I like to put some gravel or rock right here. White rock definitely by the house. White rock might be nice here, but then I got to raise this fence up with the line of the level of the ground. Again, my backyard that I got to clear. All these trees so close to the house. There's some of them she wants me to trim for her garden. Got to clear this for the air conditioner as well. But those are some of the projects. But the project I'm working on right now